Hi, I'm Neil from Stash Products, and today we're going to talk to you about how to select your LodeStar kit storage and how best to lay it out and adjust it. LodeStar is a modular kit storage system which gives you infinite options to store all your kit perfectly. It's ultimately customizable to suit your requirements, but it's also very simple to install. LodeStar can be purchased either as predefined bundles including our most popular components, or as complete custom systems by picking LodeStar rails and boards and then adding attachments as required. If you're unsure where to start, then check out our basic cycling bundles and then customize and expand from there. So now we're going to talk you through how to collect your gear and also lay it out. To select the components and understand the space that you need, start thinking about the gear that you want to store. LodeStar can store almost any piece of kit, clothing and equipment with our dedicated attachments. There will be attachments to fit almost anything you want to store. If you have purchased one of our predefined bundles, then simply follow our layout suggestions on our website. If you want to build a custom system or are unsure which attachments to order or how to position the attachments on your system, then a simple method to work this out is lay your kit out on a suitable floor by positioning them in the locations to estimate the position and dimensions required. You will then be able to order the required number of LodeStar rails, boards and attachments from our website. Remember, LodeStar is adjustable and configurable, so if your first layout doesn't work, then you can simply reconfigure until it does. If you need to add extra equipment in the future, then the system can easily be adjusted. So now we're going to talk about boards or rails. LodeStar attachments can be mounted to either a LodeStar rail, LodeStar board, or even to an existing space rail bike storage system. So LodeStar rails can be mounted to a ceiling, wall, or floor in a vertical, horizontal, or 45-degree orientations, and are ideal for large areas to maximize storage and bigger systems. LodeStar boards are perfect for more compact storage and individual locations, especially if you might want to keep stations for dedicated kit. For heavy duty mounting, the LodeStar rails and boards can be secured using the included screws for timber and raw plugs for blockwork. For more light duty fittings like plasterboard, use plasterboard fittings. These are not included in the kit. Or you can use our nanotape kits to secure to a smooth and flat surface. All LodeStar systems can be mounted to home spaces, commercial environments, or even vehicles such as vans, RVs and motorhomes. Mounting is simple using the 4 screws and can be completed with basic tools and experience. LodeStar boards come pre-drilled with holes, and LodeStar rails can be drilled at any position required. LodeStar is also compatible with our space rail system using a Type B fitting. If you've already got our space rail bike storage system, then you can use our Type B fitting to attach into the side of the rail extrusion or on the upright of a freestanding system. For wall mounting, a Type C fitting is needed. All LodeStar attachments can be screwed straight to a surface using a Type C mounting kit. So if we look at our LodeStar rails are 950mm long and can be cut to length with our cutting guide by either a hacksaw or a power saw. LodeStar rails can be extended into longer sections using the included joining component. Think about where your mounting structure is, as mounting holes can be drilled to any position required. We normally suggest spacing LodeStar rails at 100mm or 4-inch increments. Once complete, end caps simply bolt onto the end of the LodeStar rails. Boards are 300 by 400mm or 12 inches by 16 inches and have mounting holes at 50mm increments. They can be used either as a horizontal or vertical configuration. For heavy duty mounting, then you must find the timbers or solid wall structure, so we suggest using a stud finder to do this. More advanced layouts can be created by using our rail overlap kit. This allows you to mount rails on top of existing rails to do this overlapping network like you can see behind me. LodeStar rails can be adjusted in position by simply undoing and mounting and then sliding up and down the rail. Spacer bracket kits are available to mount the LodeStar rails off the wall by 25mm to enable the item to be hung over the rails or to support a rail already mounted with an overlap kit. For LodeStar attachments, we have over 30 available. These attachments can store a range of helmets, shoes, sunglasses, wheels, bags, you name it, we've got an attachment for it. To adjust, undo the bolt, slide and retighten. To adjust the angle, loosen the bolt, pull out the base, rotate to the new orientation and retighten, and then check it's secure. To install LodeStar to a space rail using our B-type fitting, simply rotate the T-nut to be in line with the rail, place onto the rail and tighten. Thank you for listening to this video. If you need any more information, please get in contact through our website.